Floyd Schofield has just beaten Rene Giron via unanimous decision. And yes, there we go. In my opinion, Floyd Schofield won every single round apart from the 11th round, which he got dropped in. I think it was mostly a balance issue, though, that Schofield struggled with there and just got kind of clipped there by Giron in that 11th round. Floyd Schofield's corner wasn't happy with him at all. His father wasn't happy with him whatsoever. His corner was saying that, he's chasing after the knockout too much. And yeah, you could kind of tell that at times, to be fair. He was chasing after the knockout. And in my opinion, at times in the fight, Floyd Schofield got a little bit too overeager at times. But definitely won the fight. And in the end, boxed well, to be fair. He's very good behind the jab in that fight. I thought Schofield... I thought his left hand was very good when he was fighting out of the southpaw stance. He did a lot of switching up, of course. I mean, that's what you get with Floyd Schofield. But I feel like, I know, the stance switches from Schofield, some of them aren't really needed as much as he does them, in my opinion. It kind of does hold him up a bit. I feel like Floyd Schofield's just very good out of the southpaw stance, and that is where he gets his most success. That is where he's at his most awkward. So that's what I think Schofield does best. But I feel like with Floyd Schofield, Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy, Bernard Hopkins, like you really need to manage. They really need to manage Floyd Schofield very, very smartly. I don't think after that performance you should put him in. They should put him in there with someone like Tank, or someone like Loma, someone like Bentrick, someone like Shakur. Like that, they shouldn't put him in there with someone like that, because he's not going to win those fights. I think a win here really does, it is really good and really beneficial for Floyd Schofield, 100%. But it's not a big, fully outstanding performance. He got a bit too overeager, Schofield. And, as he learns on the job and as he gets older, he's going to learn, he's going to improve from his mistakes. Without a shadow of a doubt, he will. And in my opinion, Floyd Schofield's one of the future of he's one of the futures of the sport. He's one of the future of boxing. But right now, don't put him into those big, dangerous fights. That's what I think, because he's not going to win them. He gets a bit overeager at times. And I feel like he can get caught at times. He overswings and can get countered. I feel like Schofield himself, he is a clever boxer. And, I thought today he was very good at countering Giron. But you can tell when he's in there with those high level guys, I don't think he's not going to get the amount of success that he was able to get on Giron today. I think Giron was good at being able to make rounds competitive and, was able to push Schofield onto that back foot. And at times, Giron looked to be able to push the pace at times. But he was walking onto shots a lot. You're not going to get that when you're fighting someone like Tank or Shakur. They're not going to be walking onto your shots. They're going to be looking to counter you. And that's not what happened today with Giron. Giron wasn't really looking to counter Schofield. He was trying to make it into a fight. Tank and Shakur, they're going to be very calculated with the work they do. And I don't think as of now, Schofield's ready for that kind of thing. Schofield, clearly does have power. He was, lighting Giron up with some good shots today. He was. Giron's just got a ridiculously good chin. He's Mexican. They're the toughest out there. But I feel like at times we didn't see those real good, natural, explosive moments from Floyd Schofield much in that fight, because he was looking for it too much. So we didn't see those real good, explosive, unpredictable moments for Schofield, because I think it's very clear he was just going for it. And in the end got too predictable and too overeager, which I think cost him a good performance there. I mean, I think Schofield looked good, but I think there's ways he could have looked better, and I think his corner know that. And it's exactly what the corner was saying. Don't go searching for it. Stick behind that jab, pick your shots nicely, then, you'll eventually be able to fully explode on him naturally. But that wasn't able to happen today because he was just too busy fully going for it and wasn't fully listening to his corner and didn't show the discipline that his corner wanted him to show. And that and they're not going to be overly impressed with that. And Schofield's going to be learning from all of this, though, 100%. I feel like he just needs like two more fights like that, or possibly just up the level a bit more. Then he'll eventually be able to take those big fights against Gervonta Davis, Shakur Stevenson, Ben Sharif, Lomachenko. Whether he wins them, I don't know. Let's just wait and see how he looks from here. But he boxed well there, looks smart. I think defensively, I think I think he's improved defensively. I think that's something. I think he was more. I think he was a lot more calculated defensively at times. But and that's what I think people have been calling for Schofield to improve defensively. And I feel like we did see some good defensive improvements from him today, which should be positives to take out of that fight 100%. But yeah, I mean, him getting dropped, he just overswung into a big shot and kind of lost his footing mostly. I don't think that's overly something to be looked into or for anyone just to, be talking about a lot or worrying about. I don't think that's an overly big issue with him getting dropped there. It wasn't like a massive flush shot that he just got caught with out of nowhere. No, it wasn't. He was outskilling Giron throughout the fight, but was just going for it too much and was too overeager with his shots at times. But, I thought Schofield was putting some he was putting some good combinations together well. The left hand was very good all night. The jab was good, but at times he neglected it. But when Schofield did stick behind that jab, he was looking very strong behind it. And, when Schofield was going to the body as well, he looked good. I mean, at times, he could have mixed in a few more body shots at times in that fight and possibly tried to wear out Giron a bit more. But overall, I don't think it was a bad performance at all from Floyd Schofield. But, there are things to be worked on definitely in his game. But he's getting there as we go. He's up in the levels. I think so far he's been managed well. I just hope it doesn't get ruined for him just yet and they just chuck him into a big fight. They can't do that yet. Manage him smartly. Don't let him fight Tank yet. And yeah, that's what they need to do. Be smart. I mean, let him fight someone in the WBC rankings. That is why I think they should WBA rankings. Sorry, let him fight someone in the WBA, but no one really too high up or too dangerous. Give him a fight which could be tough, but one that'll win. Let's quickly check now. So, I mean, let's see what could be. I mean, I feel like an Edwin Del Los Santos fight could be all right for Floyd Schofield, even though, he has been in title fights before, but I don't think Edwin Del Los Santos is anything amazingly special. I think it's some fight which could be good for Floyd Schofield. It's one to win. He could take one before that, though, one before that. Then later on the year, go on fight someone like Edwin Del Los Santos. Then 2026, it could be a year for him. He'll be 24 then. So, we're still very young. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I'll speak to you on the next one.